How you going? Today we're going to talk about the drivetrain on the bike and gears. One of the most important things on a bike, obviously, because it's the drivetrain. The drivetrain is made up of a number of different components. You've got the rear derailleur, the front derailleur, the chain rings, crankset, pedals, chain, cassette. The most moving part on a bicycle is the chain, which needs extra attention in terms of cleanliness and lubrication. The chain is the first thing to wear, and then the cassette will wear, and then once the cassette starts wearing, it starts wearing out your chain rings. Now the most important thing with a drivetrain is A, lubrication, and B, cleanliness. The cleaner your drivetrain is, the better it's going to operate, and lubrication is always the key. You need to try and find a really nice clean lube that doesn't leave too much residue on your bike. You don't want to wait till your chain goes black, because then it's just starting to accumulate dirt, and basically any dirt particles that settle into your chain and your drivetrain are going to start wearing down the components, the chain being the most commonly used and worn out part on a bicycle. Another important factor is the derailleur hanger. The derailleur hanger, which is this aluminium piece down here, which the derailleur bolts onto, this is designed as a replaceable part. It's quite prone to being bent if you put your bike in the car, or if you crash, drop your bike, lean it up against the fence and it falls over. If that bends in slightly, which is quite common, your gears won't work properly and they'll skip, particularly in this gear, second from the bottom and second from the top. If you notice that you're having problems with your chain staying in those two gears, more than likely it's the alignment of your hanger needs to be readjusted. The other important thing is your adjustment of the derailleur. These two screws are basically used for adjustment of the left and right of arc of the derailleur. It adjusts how far it'll go outwards and inwards. If you don't understand these two, you're best not to touch them and just leave them alone. Any adjustments you want to do is either with this adjuster or up the top on the frame. Most road bikes will have an adjuster up here. You can use this to adjust your derailleur whilst you're riding. If your gears aren't shifting down smooth enough or instantly, one or two clicks on this clockwise will adjust the gears to work down, and opposite direction will help the derailleur to push up. Now if your gears are out of adjustment, it'll make clicking noises and doesn't quite sound smooth, won't shift into gear properly. Will hesitate, will skip, will jump. Most of these things you can either adjust with your barrel adjuster, which you can essentially just wind as you're riding. Just a couple of clicks at a time, and then just run through your gears and make sure they work smoothly. If that doesn't work, it could mean your derailleur hanger is bent, or you need some mechanical assistance. So you've got the two shifters. Left-hand shifter operates the front chain ring. A little known fact is that shifters will actually have a half shift or a half click, so that if you're in your little chain ring down the bottom of your cassette, you can adjust the chain ring, the cassette or the derailleur, so it doesn't rub on the inside of the derailleur.